there is one piece of advice that I would just tell anybody, it would be this. The best way to live a magical life in which you can alternate the timeline that you're on, to be consistent with a change daily. Choose something small. Like right now, I have this pimple. I have this pimple because I was consistent with drinking this very sugary matcha drink from this new cafe that opened up. That's over now, but I was consistent. Do you see what I'm saying? But the same goes for being consistent with something that's good for you. I realized this after I imploded my life and was doing the wrong thing for many years, and I had to pick myself up from rock bottom. And you know what I did? Consistently, I ate better. Consistently, I wrote in my journal and said affirmations to make myself feel less awful when I couldn't get a job, when it felt like I had no friends and I had to move cross country and life was freaking awful. But guess what? Lost 30 pounds. Finished a project I was working on for 3 years. Finally finished it. And then made all these other steps, paid off a student loan. It was because every day I was like, I'm going to plant a seed. I'm going to plant one tiny seed towards future me. And I did it every day without fail because I was so upset that I let all those other years before be stagnant, that I was giving my energy to everybody else. And now I was like, F this. I need to invest in me. And at first it is slow. But then, just like a rock going down the hill, the further it goes, the faster it gets. And that's what's going to happen to you. And all of a sudden now I'm on a new timeline where I totally get who I am. And I no longer have this dialogue of, why am I overweight? Why do I never finish projects? And it's like, you can change your dialogue by just show up every day. What would future you want you to be doing? Start doing it every day. Something small. You said you wanted to give up cake? Now, tomorrow, don't eat cake. Check. The next day, don't eat cake. Check. All of a sudden, stack the days, and then you're on a new timeline, and then your life can be magical. But I bet you don't believe in magic because you never followed this thread of doing something good for you over and over and over again until it took you onto a new timeline. And that's the crux of it. Sometimes magic doesn't just start from continual thoughts, which it is. Life is that. Manifestation, magic is that. But you got to pair those thoughts with the action. And then you just have a manifestation baby. And boom, life is good again.